Good morning, Tamsin and Craig. We're here at Beach 129th Street and Rockaway Beach Boulevard, right near St. Francis de Sales Church, which is sort of a central location here in Belle Harbor. I'm with Donald O'Sullivan. I know him from Douglaston, Queens, and he's originally from County Kerry, Ireland, and you own Navalis Contracting, and you decided you wanted to come down here and for yourself see what was going on here right after the storm.
That's correct, Mary. I drove down here a few days after the storm, saw the devastation that was down here, and knew that the Rockaway people could do with our help.
Yeah, I mean, actually a few days after, there still wasn't very much done in terms of moving the sand. We see the pile is here right now. How high was the sand when you got here?
The sand there were piles here that were 10 feet high. It was like driving on a rough beach.
Now, we know that the ocean is that way. It's only about a block down, and then the bay is that way. So all the water came rushing into the streets. And how high was it?
The water came in from both sides, so this place became a lake. Every place got covered in water. All these streets had 3 or 4 foot of water on it. So all you had was these houses sticking up out of the water.
Yeah, and I know that your corporation, your contracting company, mostly deals with commercial ventures. You did the concrete for the 9/11 Memorial downtown in Manhattan. You're also working on the garage down there, the parking garage, but now you wanted to help the residents, and here we see the big bulldozer coming by. You had bobcats, and you decided you were going to come here with volunteers, is that correct?
We did. We came, when I saw this place, this was a little different to any flooding. This brought in millions of tons of sand with it, so they need a lot of equipment here to clean off the streets and the driveways. There were cars here that were literally 6 foot off the ground, sitting up in sand, because the sand lifted the cars and under. So there was a huge job to move sand.
And you said there was blackness here. You see the traffic lights are still out. I want you to walk with me. We have Officer Sante is here. Hi, officer. I know it's very cold. You're layered up today, right?
Yes.
You originally worked in Jamaica, Queens, and you were brought down here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And it gets busy, I guess, with all the trucks coming by during the day.
Yes, it's getting real busy.
Yeah. And you were here for the last 2 weeks almost?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you're doing a good job. Thank you very much.
You.
I know the police department doesn't want you speaking too much, but thank you for the job you're doing. Here we see the traffic lights are still out, and the Klieg lights, you need to light up the streets, because I know that LIPA lights a lot of the Rockaways, and I think at least 27,000 of the homes here can't even get electricity back. It's not safe to accept the electricity. Here's the church we made reference to, St. Francis de Sales. I want to bring in Diego von Schmeling. He is a volunteer who came down with you. I think you mobilized about 150 people just from your neighborhood and from the construction world that you know.
Yeah, well, we were lucky. I mean, we have a large construction crew, so when we did mobilize, we did get 150 people down on Sunday. But all construction people.
Right. And Diego, you're from Paraguay in South America.
Correct. I'm from Paraguay, South America.
Had you ever seen anything like this?
Nothing really. I mean, I was here, basically the day after, and, we just have sun all over, water all over, and it was just crazy.
And I think that you dug out about 300 homes, set up a warming center here for the people, and we'll be back a little bit later on here in Rockaway Beach, Belle Harbor area. For now, let's go back to the studio.